So hi there everyone, welcome back to another Red React video. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. And in this one, we're back in the world of Sabaton, and we're looking at the Red Baron. And again, this is one of their animated videos. Now, I'm looking forward to this one. This is probably one kind of, I know bits of it. I mean, anyone who grew up watching some of the old war movies, which I still love, knows of the Red Baron. But I don't know too much. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this educates us. And this is the great thing with the way Sabaton does their music. It's educational as well as entertaining, and usually ends up moving me in some way. So I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you enjoy it as well. And if you do, make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, notification bell to be informed when we upload, comment for more recommendations. Got loads more recommendations to cover, but we still want more. Again, looking at branches, and hopefully over time we're going to be able to bring up more videos and cover more of them as a quicker rate of knots than what I can at the moment. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Really am. I've literally got the image on my screen already, which I'm going to put up now so you can see what I'm looking at. I've got that, and it's already got me excited. So let's get the ears on and let's get into this one and enjoy it.
It's January 1917, and in an airfield, a young pilot is directing men to paint his Albatross fighter. Other pilots look on in awe. This young pilot with 16 victories to his name is the new commander of Yasta 11. It contains many elite and legendary pilots, but none can compare to this young man, stood bolt upright. He knows he is better than anyone else out there. The work is
a bold claim, innit? Better than anyone out there. Okay, so that's why you paint. Okay.
Pilots, but none can compare to this young man, stood bolt upright. He knows he is better than anyone else out there. The work is done. The plane stands in all its scarlet Teutonic glory. The pilot is Manfred von Richthofen, and on this day, the day he chose to paint his plane bright red, it is the birth of a new name, a legendary name that will never die, the Red Baron. Success after success came to Yasta 11 under the Red Baron's tutelage. Richthofen had been a student of a genius aviation tactician named Oswald Boelcke. Boelcke's dictates were the essential rules for successful air combat. Richthofen embraced them, taught them, and enhanced them.
Okay. So he kind of became like the father of the German Air Force.
How can I be like you? Aim for the man, and don't miss him. He urged his men to fight on and fly on to the last drop of blood and the last drop of fuel, to the last beat of the heart. Richthofen and his Yasta 11 would become the nemesis of the Royal Flying Corps. The Yasta 11 in the heavens would seem like gods or demons to those on the ground. Stuck in the mud and the trenches, seeing the red whirling beast spitting fire overhead, the Germans whispered his name in awe, Der Rote Kampfflieger. The Allies whispered it in equal fear and awe, the Red Baron. But there was one thing that all sides agreed upon. He was the king of the sky.
I mean, as I said, the legend still lives to this day. And that says something. I mean, that's what we said, was it 1917? So at the time of recording, that's 106 years ago. That's a legacy of some mammoth proportions.
Nothing there in between. The flying circus on the mountain from Russia. The sky in a London all the way to Russia. Death from above, you're under fire. Still red as blood is roaming higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies. That's where the legend will arise. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. First to the scene is a lethal machine. He's not the April and the tide is turning. Fire at will, it is the thrill of the kill. For invasion down with engines burning. Embrace the flame, red squadron leader. Call out his name, Roteka Flieger. In the game to win, the gambler rolls the dice. 80 allies paid the price. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die.
Man, there was that stat there. 22 aircraft in a month. 4 in one day. I mean, if you said at the start he became the commander when he'd only had 17 victories. So, I mean, he more than doubled it in just that one day, or that 1 month.
King of the sky, flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die.
It's just, I mean, it's interesting to see how they've managed to put the story to music. And I said is, even though, you know, I mean, it's not a good thing. I mean, war is never a good thing. But I think people like him deserve to be remembered.
Flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. Higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die.
Okay, I think are we going to come to the what happened next part?
His injuries caused him repeated issues, with headaches and nausea. He also suffered a change in mood and temperament, which became darker. The thrill of combat lessened. He wrote, "I am in wretched spirits after every aerial combat. I believe that the war is not as the people at home might imagine it, with a hurrah and a roar. It's very serious, very grim." On April the 21st, 1918, the Red Baron got into his famous Fokker triplane and took off into the morning sky. It was the flight that would bring his life to an end. He spotted a Sopwith camel and gave chase. This time, it seems, he may not have realized he was behind enemy lines while chasing the Sopwith at a very low altitude. At the time, due to wind conditions and the moving of the front lines, he uncharacteristically continued the chase too far. In the last moments of his life, he managed to make a rough landing in a field north of the village of Vaux-sur-Somme. Several Australian servicemen rushed up to the downed triplane to hear the Red Baron's last words.
Rough landing or crash?
Kaput. The King of the Sky was dead, but his legend would never die. The Red Baron was treated with great respect and was interred with full military honours by the personnel of No. 3 Squadron, Australian Flying Corps. Allied squadrons stationed nearby came to pay their respects. Memorial wreaths were laid, one of which was inscribed with the words, "To our gallant and worthy foe."
And that's it. It's in his me. The fact that he had the respect of the Allied forces as well shows that he was a genius at what he did. I mean, as I said, war's never good, but we should always remember a majority of those fighting are doing it under instruction. I don't think anybody wants to go to war. And like I said, these videos you always come out of thinking about other things, and I hope that people never forget the sacrifice that others have made for us, whether it's World War One, World War Two, any of the modern conflicts. It's something I think a lot of people take for granted, and we should never do that. My respect to anyone who's watching this that serves in any of the armed forces in any of the countries of the world. Without you guys, the world would probably be a lot worse place. Thank you everyone who's taken the time to watch this. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so, leave those comments below. Check out the links in the video description if you want to support the channel to help it grow and develop. Thank you everyone who's been doing that so far. It really does mean a lot to me. I will see you all in another video very soon. Until then, bye bye for now.